Perfect. So this is the surprise, you guys. The devs, I guess dev number 64, KMN and Koaka. We do have a brand new hero for you guys. His name is Wilford. You can see him right now on the screen. What a cute little mushroom.
He's adorable. I love the acorn. And he looks like he's a scholar type. And
Yes.
I could definitely get behind that sort of thing. That'd be me. I'd be the scholar with a sword. Do you know how to use that? I've read how to use it.
Such a super cute mushroom. I don't know anything about Wilford. This is the first time, so it looks like his first ability is called Builder. Applied to a player's own or ally's building, allows to upgrade or convert the specified building for free in no time.
Yeah.
What?
I was actually looking through his abilities. His kit actually looks like it's going to be potentially, as is common in games when you release a new hero, a bit imbalanced. But I think the only thing that's going to potentially bring it back into balance is the high, or I guess the long cooldown time on it. The shortest he has, which is on Builder, is 20 seconds. They adjusted it because it was about 40 seconds. So it is quick on Builder. So I think that's probably going to be one that potentially could need adjustment. This is only based on my limited knowledge. He also has an ability called Production Transfer, which transfers production from all of your own villages to another specified village.
What?
So you can increase your production. Let's say it's on the front line and you're kind of low because you just took it. You can transfer all your production to that one to quickly boost it up. Is my understanding of that ability.
That is so powerful. That is amazing because you can be absolutely ran down, and then all of a sudden, right now, he's using it right now, right on that forge, and sending tons of units out of that forge into that middle village. Unfortunately, not being able to hold it, and then use it like, what? That's crazy. It just sent so many units in there.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff's going on. Another ability that he had that I think would be very, very useful, which again has had its cooldown slightly adjusted, is arithmetical mean. Which basically what that does is it equalizes the numbers of all the units in the buildings of a specified player. So you're going to get somebody, and let's say they have 60 in a building up front, and then they have few in the back. You can basically use that ability, and it'll equalize them, make it everything in the same building. So you could theoretically go in then and attack there now. Let's say they have brought down to 30 on that front building because they're all now been made the same, and then you could take your 40 and send them in and take it. So I think again that's another ability that would be very, very useful for attacking.
That is so good. And then we do have his fourth ability called Golden Morale. It gives 5 stars of morale to the player for a certain time, and it restores former level of morale afterwards. Cooldown is 100 seconds, and it does last 5 seconds. I can see that being, I think as a fourth, it might not be technically the strongest, because we do have, there's a lot of nuking for many of the other mushrooms. We do see a lot of kind of murderous abilities, as well as there's the utility ones, and that is definitely a more utility versatile side of things where you can get that 5 morale for 5 seconds, but I can only see it really being too useful if you have the units for it, because if you're running down your opponent and you pop that, they're gonna zoom, they're gonna run from one side of the map to the other in that 5 seconds, because there it is. There's the first time seeing it being used. Unfortunately, Orange not sending any units out during the use of his fourth ability. Very interesting play. This is on triplex 1, you guys, for the map as well. Wilford KMN definitely looking pretty low here. Got 1 village left. Gonna be sending us out for that middle tower. Big risk though, being defended by Red here.
He's trying to get up there, and as you were saying, talking about the morale ability, I agree that the Golden Morale is probably not one of the strongest abilities, especially the 4th level one. My opinion on the best abilities, I think, were Builder, which, as I said, it's 20-second cooldown time. That's crazy. They could get buildings, at a very nice pace if you pace them out properly. And then another one I thought was Arithmetical Mean. Was the other one that I thought was probably his next strongest ability, because it'd be really, as long as you use it in the proper time and know what you're going to do before and exactly what you're going to do, you can use that to change the tide in your favor.
I think the devs are kind of toying with Orange here because, he only has 1 village up, and it's just sitting there, and he can't send them out. You know, if he sends his units out, he's just gonna get rushed, and he's gonna lose his village. So are we gonna push now finally? Look at the big push! Lots of units going out before that orange village here. It's gonna be trading a lot, gonna be downgraded as well. Green also pushing towards the red as well, picking up the forge, and it does look like Wilford on green is gonna be taking a Quacka here. Not a lot left that Red or Dev64 can do.